Hello YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Scrap Mechanic, and yes folks, we are back once again, and today we are back with another Discord competition. So, I announced it on the Discord a couple weeks ago that we were doing a police car or police competition. I shouldn't say car, because it is anything police related you could build within certain restrictions, and I was going to give everybody about a week and a half to build, and then we were going to do an episode where we actually judged the builds here. So I have narrowed it down to 10 builds. I want to thank all the people from the Discord for participating because they were absolutely amazing builds, and it was hard to cut a few of them out, but I had to get it down to the 10 number. So down below I will have a little poll, so you guys, the viewers at home, are going to get to vote on which police creation is your favorite here in this episode. So we are going to jump right in. Now there is a couple things that I'm going to do, and there's a couple things that I'm not going to do. I'm not going to tell you guys who made any of this. It's all going to be completely anonymous, that way there's no sort of, hey, I know this guy, I'm going to vote for him. So I'll have the voting options in order of the video. But anyways, if you guys have any suggestions for Discord competitions, comment below. And if you're enjoying Scrap Mechanic on the channel, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It helps out my channel, and let's do this. Oh boy, folks, I can assure you we got some really cool stuff here today. So we're going to be starting off with this gigantic Fiat 126p police car. This looks really cool. Thought it was unique. You know, I was expecting to see a lot of normal police cars, but this thing is gigantic, and I actually really like the way it looks. Hold on, let's pop that door open. Oh, that interior. Hold on, let's hop up in here. Dude, that interior is actually really cool. I did not expect a big interior. I kind of expected to see like just a actual seat setting here. Actually, can I set in this? Hold on, where's the oh, I set up here. No, that's a controller. Where do I sit in this massive police car? Hold on. Oh, seats up there. Cool. Yeah, look at that interior. He even used a there's a wheel for the steering wheel. That's kind of unique. Very cool interior. You can see the back seat. Very, very awesome looking. I'd like to actually get up in it though. And let's do we just stand up here? Oh, I'm almost somewhat like a hood ornament. Hold on, let's go ahead and start going here. Let's start rolling. Uh-oh. Oh, my lift's blocking. Oh, yeah, get the lift out of there. There we go. I thought it was going to break the car. All right, so 1 is the door, 2 is... oh, it's the other door. It's stuck because of Scrap Mechanic things, but it's okay. Oh, there's the hood. Oh, there goes the character. I feel like it just ate me. Oh, is there anything in there? In the Fiat, is the engine in the front or the back? I don't know. Maybe it's in the back. Not sure. And then 4... Okay, there's your siren right there. That's actually 5. Alright, so we can go pursue some baddies. This is an awfully big car. I love the way it looks though. What kind of suspension are we dealing with? Oh, it's actually got kind of a normal suspension, but you got like a solid axle piece that goes across. Let's back up here. You know, this surprisingly handles pretty well for something of this size. Very impressive build. I was kind of hoping we were going to get unique stuff like this, and there's a couple other creations that we're going to check out today that are also very unique like this, but I'm absolutely in love with this giant police car. I think it's a very, very good way to start out the video. But I've got to move on because I've got to keep this nice and short for you guys, that way you can get to the voting. So let's move on to the next creation here. Alright, so we have our next creation here, which is a police ARV, which I think it's an amphibious response vehicle. A very, very cool looking build. I'm picturing this be, this could be maybe something for the SWAT team. Looks like it's got a cannon on top. Maybe shoot some spuds out at people. Very cool. Hold on, let's go ahead and check. Ooh, spiderweb's looking pretty good. I think we can actually enter from the back. This would maybe be where the team sets. Ooh, that's actually really nice. So you go up here, you can set the members of the team back here, and then you can walk up here to the front. Can I close this from inside? There we go. All right, I'm going to close that. Let's go and hop into the driver's seat here. I believe the turret works. All right, so it's electric engines. It is tank steering, which I kind of expected that for a vehicle like this. So very, very nice. It's pretty speedy, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, so let's go ahead and check the other buttons. So 2 is, I need to read it again because I'm not seeing what 2's doing. Oh, there's your cannon there. Let's see, 5's the door. Let me check what 2 and 3 do again. Let me look at the instructions. All right, so I actually think it's just the way this thing's wired up. Hold on, let's get down in here. Let's click that down. There should be a, let's see, where's the turret hooked up to? That's gonna be, actually the turret might be a seat itself. Let's get back up on top of this thing real quick. Really digging this build though. So you can get into here, that's how you control the turret, which is actually a beanbag turret. So we're not shooting spuds at people, it's beanbags. So you can fire that, it does go up and down, very awesome. So you just have to hold it down and you can take out some baddies. This is a pretty versatile machine. I think this would be something that we would use in maybe one of our Cops versus Robbers episodes that me, Spy, and OB have done. We can maybe use like a SWAT episode or something. Definitely would be something that I would use. But very cool build, loving the way it looks, love the functionality of it. But we got to move on to the next one here. All right, here we are to our next vehicle here. This is the Police Interceptor. What kind of sports car or what kind of exotic car does that look like? That is awesome. I love the way this thing looks. Hold on, let's check this spot. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Hold on. Let's put this up on a lift real quick. What do we got going on under here? Looks like maybe that's the siren timer. Oh, I see guns. It's even got a really cool looking suspension up there. Oh, I like this. All right, please tell me the doors open the way I think they open. Oh, that's some brownie points right there. That is sweet. Hold on, let's get down in this. Hey, the radio starts immediately. Wow. All right. Oh, they've got speedometers in here. Hold on, let's close that. You got a little police radio. The interior on this thing is cool. All right, so 1 is the door. 2 is your spare or your little bar light there. 3 is going to be your sirens. And then 4 is, oh, it's got guns. Check that out. They pop out the side. That is cool. And then you can fire them with 5. And then 6 is, what is it doing? Oh, is it? Oh, it has guns out the back. Oh, you could totally use this in a police chase. Whoa, this thing is fast. I like this a lot. It actually handles relatively good, even on the bumpy terrain. Really surprised because it looks like it is low to the ground, almost like it's dragging. Oh man, you guys really went all out with the builds this week. This is really cool. Which, by the way, if you want to join the Discord, it's down in the description, and we're going to have more competitions like this. So if you think you can build better than the guys that you see here today, definitely give that a try. But yeah, I'm loving this Police Interceptor. I mean, very cool. It's got the big wing on the back of it. You got the exhaust, the dual exhaust in the back. Looks just absolutely mean. All right, we need to move on to the next one. All right, so we have our next creation here. This is the flying police car. Now, this thing needs a certain part, which actually I think it needs it in the world, which I am allowing that because it is a part of the mod pack. So I haven't played with this. It's a gravity or a gravity adjuster or a gravity modulator. So we're going to attempt to put this in the world, and we're going to see how this thing flies. This looks like a little UFO. So supposedly when you spawn this thing, like it is, now we don't have gravity, I think. Or do I need to turn? Oh, it's on now. Okay, so if I, oh, things feel weird right now. Okay, so we need to check out the police car. We might have to play with that mod. That is cool. All right, so this thing supposedly flies. So we're gonna click 1. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is cool. I like those light blocks on there. Those are really nice, actually. All right, so 1 obviously puts it into hover mode. All right, so 4, 5's the lift. So this is the flying portion. This is what we needed to do. Oh, there we go. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Oh, watch out for trees. So 2 and 3 is your roll. Okay, so that's cool. So it is 80 steering. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Moonbow method, but this anti-gravity is kind of tripping me out right now. Because if I release, we still float. I'm not used to that in Scrap Mechanic. Like, I'm used to as soon as you release the thrusters, you're done, and you're going to fall to the ground. This is actually really cool. So this kind of reminds me of a police car, maybe from the Fifth Element. Very awesome stuff. I like how the wheels fold under it, and then you have, like, the little wing in the back kind of splits apart, and I guess its thrusters pop out the back. That is just sweet. That is also a tree. All right, I got to remember where I put that anti-gravity little sensor thingy. Oh, it's down there. Okay, because I'm going to have to get rid of it after this build. But yeah, this was allowed because it was in one of Derf's mod packs, so completely allowed. And I do really appreciate the creativity here. To use that, that's definitely going to get some brownie points there because that's a very awesome creation. All right, so we have another absolutely sweet-looking police car. This is the Porsche 911 GT3 police car. Oh boy, just look at the front end. I love the way the Porsche front ends look. Like the 911s, they look absolutely amazing. Got the big grille there, you got the circle headlights. Did a really good job with the shapes here. Looks like it's got a pretty cool interior. Got the police riding on the side. Check out those rims. Those look really good. I believe those are possibly Lord Payne rims. Back end looks spot on. Let's see, how do we get into this here? Wait. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm changing. I didn't know these worked this way. I remember having to actually manually stick down each little letter block, so you can actually change it now. Alright, well, I accidentally changed the police on the side of it. Hold on, let's hop into this thing real quick. Alright, so there's your lights. Oh, check out the blinking pattern there. That looks legit. And then 2 is, you got the little ooh, wait a minute. I might have broke that. The spoiler pops out. Now, oh boy. Bet you, I think it said it has double, oh, look at the suspension in there. It's a double wishbone suspension. Those are a little laggy, but they are really nice to ride on in Scrap Mechanic. Just really wish the game would be a little bit more optimized for that amount of bearings, because these suspensions, they ride like no other. And I think was that my trunk? I thought maybe it was a spoiler. Yeah, that is really high up in the air for a spoiler. Oh, that's engine detail. Oh, check that out. I would have missed that. So there's the engine in the back, and it kind of gives you a little idea as the suspension. Hold on, check that out. Boom. That is a lot of stuff going on there. Very impressive. All right, let's go ahead and hop back up into here. And let's close that. There we go. Engine's back down. All right, sweet. So we're ready to go again. So once again, very fast, but very controllable. It's also low to the ground like the Interceptor was. But check that out, man. You can get sideways, kind of counter steer through here. Let's go around the tree, do a little drifting. Come on, kick that back end out. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is a joy to drive. Like, I kind of wish I had a city map now. Maybe we should have done this in the town. Actually, I couldn't do this in the town. Town's a little laggy right now. Still trying to figure out a way to make that all work. This would be a very good addition to the police force, though. I mean, it's not every day you see a Porsche 911 as a police car. Okay, folks, I told you this competition was going to get a little bit crazy, and it did, because I present to you the oath-broken Ajax. Yes, we have a police mech here. This thing looks absolutely insane. Check that out. Boom. Oh, buddy, this looks like something from Pacific Rim. Alright, so I believe this is a couple Discord members have made this faction, and this is basically a big police mech, and it looks absolutely amazing. Now, one thing I do want to point out, this thing is surprisingly lag-free. Like, I'm running at pretty much full frames right now. I probably should have spawned this in the flat world, but honestly, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I wanted to get it out right now. Now, we do need to get up, in it, and it's actually, you got to go up the back leg here from what I read. So you go, boom. We'll jump to the next seat, jump to the next seat, and this seat, and bloop. Oh boy, I think we barely made it up here. Okay, so here we are. Oh, this is really tall. Let's go ahead and close that. Is that also a door? Let's activate these. Oh, okay, I didn't need to activate those. Huh? Let's look at the, there we go. It's all hooked down into this right seat. So it looks like it's a 3-person. Does everybody actually have a job here? It looks like they do. Either that or you can, maybe you can go to either seat. Hold on, let's hop in it real quick. Oh, man, check that out. That is cool. Seriously, this is fairly impressive here. Okay, so let's go ahead and play with the keys. Your 1 key is gonna be your hand, and then your 2 key on the other side. I know it's a little hard to see because of the perspective in the camera, but that's actually your gun on your left side. So let's go ahead. You can go ahead and move all the arms so we can make those go up. You can turn it to the side. So this really is a 3-person job here, because I'm controlling the right arm, and I'm assuming the next person would be controlling the other arm. So we'll go over here, check that out. Boom, hit that, there goes its cannons. Oh, that is so ridiculously cool. That is awesome. Okay, so you can have those go off. So I'm assuming the back person is in control of movement as far as driving. Hold on, let's go up. Oh, it's the head. Check that out. So we can turn the head. I don't want to know how many hours this took, because it was probably quite a bit. Okay, so it's got tank steering. So right now we're turning to the left, and then we'll hit them both together. Now, it might tip over, and that's because I'm not in a flat world. From what I've seen, this thing works perfectly fine, but let's go ahead and turn. All right, yeah, you can move. There we go. So it's all tank steering. That's actually fairly impressive. All right, so we are moving. I think I'm about to trip over a rock here. Let's hit the rock. All right, so it does move. Actually, I really would love to do this with 3 people. Like, if I was in the back, maybe Spy was on one side, Obi's on the other side, and we could actually control this thing. We might have to bring this thing back out at some point. But yeah, it's fully functional. It does move. I was almost expecting when I saw the first picture, I was like, maybe it just sits there and maybe just the arms move, but indeed I was wrong. This thing fully moves. And you can drive it around, and you can enforce and do police stuff. Oh, man, I just can't get over the way this thing looks. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, so we have our next creation here. This is the Off-Road Police Enforcer, and check that out. That looks absolutely mean. It's like somebody took a Baja truck and just put police on the side of it. That is amazing looking. Like, look at the suspension. Oh, dear, that's a lot of bearings. That looks cool. Oh, boy. All right, let's hop up in it real quick. Oh, the switch is not connected. All right, maybe we just have to hop in and get in like this. All right, let's check the interior out. Very nice looking. Like this a lot. Let's hit the 1 key. That's going to be your main lights. 2 key is your... I believe those are lights to make everybody aware behind you. Say if you're pulling somebody over, that, hey, I'm pulling somebody over here. Don't run in the back of me. And then 4 is your police lights. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm ready to run this thing over some hills. This looks like it's going to be excellent. I see our first bit of competition up here. It looks like we got a nice hill. Oh, that might be a little too steep. Oh, that was my bad. Okay, let's go take this somewhere else. Let's just go rip through the map. That suspension's actually doing a really good job. And you know what? It's actually not laggy. And oh, check out the back here. You can see in the back you got like a spare tire. There's a police radio and battery back there. It's little details like that are really awesome. I really do like the flashing lights on this too. You've even got them in the tail lights there. That's a nice little detail. This will really test out how much air it gets. Boom! Beautiful. And we'll hop off this. On, correct it. Don't flip over. You know, I don't know how this thing is not lagging. To be honest with you, that suspension is pretty complex, and I'm getting, I would say, fairly good frames. It's down a little bit, but normally I kind of fear when I see creations like this. I think, oh man, this thing is gonna lag a lot. But no, this thing's working it. This is a very, very beautiful creation. Whee! Oh, I could do this all day. Oh, this would be a perfect police vehicle for this type of terrain. Man, I'd like to do a police chase with this thing. That is cool. All right, let's move on to the next thing. All right, so for our next vehicle here, we have something that's a little bit odd. This is actually a police mining truck. I don't know why the police would need a mining truck, but I think this is actually really cool looking. Like, check out the wheels, check out the suspension on it. I don't know what that is. That is actually really cool. Oh, boy, those are some beefy wheels. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so apparently the police have a mining truck. Maybe they seized it. You know, police also, they kind of do a lot with seized vehicles. So maybe they seized this from some sort of illegal operation, and they decided, you know what, we need a mining truck. This looks like something you would get in BeamNG. Like, yeah, let's go do some police chases with the mining truck. And oh, the suspension is freaking out. Yeah, that's the one bad thing about anything with huge wheels. Scrap Mechanic typically freaks out while you play with it, but nonetheless, pretty cool. Now, obviously, 1 is the door. 2 is the... What was 2? Okay, that's the police lights. 3... Oh, that's your horn. And 4, I'm assuming, is the bucket. Actually, I think the bucket's probably where a majority of your lag's coming from. Yeah, when it's not touching the back of the cab, it's actually not laggy. Hold on, let's start driving here. Oh, yeah, look at it. The suspension's a lot better now. Huh. So, note to self, big bucket causes lag. That's still cool nonetheless. Really like this. That suspension is just throwing me off. I don't think I've seen anything like that. So you got the middle piece, but you have these back blocks that have, is that 6 or 9? That's 9 suspension pieces in the back. That's crazy. All right. Well, it's doing a good job. So Let's put that bucket back down. All right, so we'll get a little bit of lag. And as soon as the frame rate changes, the suspension might freak out. Yep, there it goes again. So, yeah, you need to keep that up, actually. All right. Well, like I said, this looks like something I would play with in BeamNG Drive. I don't know why it's a thing, but I definitely wanted to feature it because of the creativity. It's like, this is something you don't normally see. So, very cool. Four-wheel steering. I like how it moves out. It's actually fairly maneuverable. So, kudos to that. Plus, I do think it has a pretty sick paint job on it. I like that police paint job. I would definitely be intimidated if they were using this for, like, police roadblocks. It also seems like something that would be very, very dangerous. But nonetheless, very cool creation. So, let's go ahead. We're going to move on to the next one. All right, folks, we got another police off-road vehicle. This is an off-road police truck, and, man... That's another one that is impressive. That looks absolutely mean. That is insane looking. Okay, so 2 more creations. We got this one and 1 more to go. Let's jump into this because this looks cool. So let's hop into here. We got our nice little racing seat. Pretty cool interior. The suspension on this thing, once again, is freakish. Hold on, let's check the spider web real quick. Oh yeah, look at the amount of bearings back there. That is very impressive. Hold on, let's hop back in. There we go. All right, let's take off. Let's see how this thing handles. I know it handles good. Like, look at that. Sway left, right, and then we'll hit 1. There's your police siren. Oh man, that's cool. Look at that front suspension work. Like, look at the wheels, how much they dig in. Oh boy. This is a tough competition, folks. Like, I don't know which one's my favorite. I can't tell you guys which one I'm thinking's my favorite because you guys at home are the ones that are going to get to vote on this. But yeah, this is impressive. Really, really like that. Like the body style of this. These are creations that I would wish, like, man, if we could play with these in multiplayer and get near each other without lag, that's going to be the dream because can you imagine an off-road truck race or police chase with trucks like this? It's mind-blowing. Oh, man, I could drive this around all day. You can throw it sideways, that suspension, it just compresses, decompresses. Looks absolutely awesome. You got the spare tires on the back. Like, I can picture this, like, in a Baja setting. They can chase down a racer with the Baja police. We got a nice little area to go through here. Cut through here. We're gonna go down. We'll shoot back up here. Kind of really put this thing through its paces. Boom. Come up through here, get probably a little bit of air. I love vehicles like this because you can hit the smallest bump and it like preloads itself and then it just shoots up and you get air off of anything. So you don't even really have to even be going fast and you're getting some sort of air. That is absolutely sweet. Love that creation. All right, well, we've got 1 out. That's gonna hurt. We've got 1 more creation to check out here in this police competition, and then you guys are going to get to go vote, and we'll choose a winner here in about a week. All right, so we are on to our final creation, and I was actually surprised by this. I really did figure that we were going to have more police stations and possibly buildings. You guys did a lot of unique creations, but there was only 1 police station, and for that reason, I definitely have to check this one out. So we have a police station here. I actually really like the outside of this. Kind of reminds me of something I would have done in the town. Just the way it looks here. Very cool looking. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Got double doors here, so you got a little lobby. Got like a little sky roof here. Very, very cool looking stuff. Let's go ahead and close these. Alright, there's got to be a main light switch. It appears to be behind the door. Let's go ahead and light this bad boy up before we really check it out. So let's go boom. That was a light. Okay, so we got those. What's this? Oh, ho, ho. Is that a secret weapon? Whoa, wait. Dude, did I just really see that? This police station can go on lockdown. Okay, so check it out. Say if something bad's happening in the police station, you can hit these 2 switches here, you get a weapon, and you see the metal doors actually close on the outside. That is sweet. So you can grab your little weapon here. Wow, I did not expect that. All right, make sure I don't miss anything else here. So we can walk back through here. Looks like we got a, hey, it's a pooper. Let me turn on the light there. Looks like we got police locker rooms here. Got a couple little ducks right over there. We can walk back through here. Oh, it's got an upstairs and everything. I wasn't sure if that was just like false windows up there and it was one big lobby area, but yeah, it's got a full-blown upstairs. Okay, do not enter here. Uh-oh, this looks like an evidence room. Hold on, let's turn on the light. Oh, yeah, definitely. Evidence room. Got illegal ducks. You got plants. You got boxes of stuff. All the stuff. That's cool. All right, so we can... Oh, is there a downstairs? Oh, it's the generator. So let's go and flick that on real quick. All right. Did that actually power anything, or is that... No, it's just all in the box there. But I'd say that would have been kind of cool if that's how you power the lights. Looks like we got an armory here. Hold on, let's get the lights going. Alright, so we got like our rifles here. Is that like a grenade? Maybe it's like a... That could be a tear gas launcher. Oh, what's this button do? Oh, buddy. These look like grenades, possibly. Or... Actually, it looks like a bazooka. We have a police bazooka. That's cool. I got some police vests there. Alright. Really, really digging this. The inside actually looks pretty nice. I like the colors. Looks like the colors I would have used on one of my town builds. We can walk back through here. Looks like we got another... Ooh, this has got to be the command center. Got to be. You got the computer setups here. Turn on the little computers. So, could be the call center / command center. Very cool. Alright, and looks like we have a roof access here. Oh, that's sweet. And, oh, look, we actually have a helipad out here. So, we can have a police helicopter. Man, that's cool. Hold on, let's get down the side. Yeah, I like that. I like the way that looks a lot. Like, I like the outside style of it, the colors, everything about it is really, really nice. But anyways, that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Scrap Mechanic. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Do go vote in the poll in the description, and we will decide a winner probably in a week here. And then we'll announce the winner on a video. Plus, they'll get an exclusive Discord member role. So if you guys want to join the Discord, that's also down there. We will be having more competitions here soon in Brick Rigs and Scrap Mechanics. So if you guys enjoy these. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Which one was your favorite? Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys next time in Scrap Mechanic. Thank you.